Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Devon Terrell, and welcome to another Help Me Devon Raw tutorial. And today, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add heavy bass to your master. Now, granted, when I'm saying a heavy bass, I'm more particularly talking about hip hop, or if you want that kind of thing. I'm not saying that you have a country song, you're adding heavy bass to those things. If your genre of music or whatever style of music you're doing calls for it, then this is a dope trick to bring some heavy bass into your track at the mastering stage. Let's get right into it. Okay, so this is a song called Chasing Ceilings, one of my own songs on all platforms. Basically, I like the mix. I like what I had. I felt like in my mix, I might have been able to add a little bit more bass, but I decided to do it in the mastering phase for an overall sound. So I'm just gonna play it for you without the effect and with the effect. So first, without. Listen closely.
I wanna have more sex, less stress, yeah. Spend less, count blessings, yeah. Slow down my moods. Try to be chill, be cool, yeah.
With.
I wanna have more sex, less stress, yeah. Spend less, count blessings, yeah. Slow down my moods. Try to be chill, be cool, yeah.
I love that effect. And guess what, guys? That's one plugin that I have, a really, really simple plugin. What is the plugin, you ask? It's a plugin that I love to use for my basses called RBass. Let's go over to RBass. And this is RBass. Now, when it comes to those sub frequencies, that frequency range is in that 30 hertz range. That's the sound that's for the club. That's that ring in the bass where you're gonna hear the bass just vibrate. So what I'm doing with this RBass plugin is it's adding harmonics and it's adding frequencies to the signal that's already there, and just bringing more of it out. So I have sub frequencies there, but they're not as prevalent as when I put this RBass on it. And those RBass, it adds those harmonics to it and gives me that overall sound. Now, granted, if you're not using headphones that have some type of sub in them, like Beats headphones or some other headphones that have some type of sub, you're not going to hear this difference. This is for when you're in that car or when you're in that club or when people are listening to it and experiencing it in those headphones, they're gonna feel this music in their chest. This thing rumbles. So here's my settings for RBass. Very simple trick, you guys. So all I do is, and it's probably towards the very end of my master. So it's right before I get into soft clipping, which I'll do another tutorial on that one day. It's right before your limiter. Let's just say that for now. So I have it set at 32 hertz, which is actually the lowest it can go, which is cool because that's where we need it anyway. And I have the intensity at -3 dB. And then I have the gain set to 0 because I'm mastering. So I'm not really looking to level things out as far as matching the volume because I'm going to limit everything at the very end anyway. And that's literally it. So I'll give you an A/B of my situation one more time. I'll do it with and without and take it out. So I'm gonna listen to this 808. Listen to this 808 very closely. I'm gonna do it while the 808 is playing.
I wanna have more sex, less stress, yeah. Spend less, count blessings, yeah. Slow down my moods. Try to be chill, be cool, yeah. Hit another level up. Work too hard to feel it.
So funny, now that I listen to it without it, it feels lifeless. You understand what I'm saying? And it's very strange, but this simple plugin just adds so much feeling to it as far as adding that low end that makes it feel warm and round and beats and makes your stuff compete with the stuff that's already out there. Now, granted, you can use the RBass on the bass in your mix. That's fine. But this is because the reason I use it like this is because in mastering, when I use a lot of the compression and stuff like that, you've kind of dumb down the mix a little bit as far as that low end. So this is like my last step, say, hey, bring all that compression and stuff like that I did back in to that bottom end, take it all out. All the compression that I did kind of took some of the bass out. So what I do is I use that RBass to bring back some of that essence that I had in the mix before, and it just sounds more thick and more full. So I hope you guys enjoyed that quick tutorial. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please ask me. Make sure you follow us at Help Me Devon. Ask me any questions you want there. I'm leaving daily tips over there. And until next time, you guys.